cold, there's a bit of a nip in the air, it's a foggy evening, and the teams line up for the formalities of this Emirates FA Cup fourth qualifying round tie. The prize is a home tie against Wycombe Wanderers. It's perhaps not the glamour tie that either side would have hoped for, but it's certainly important to both clubs to get a good cup run, and certainly important for both teams. I'll hand you over now for full match commentary from Nethermore to Chris Bell.
Thank you very much, Dave. Yes, two sides out in front of us here at Nethermore. Welcome to Nethermore Park. We'll start by going through the two team lineups, starting with the home side for Guiseley. Then up with the 3-5-2, Steve Drench, Ben Parker, Danny Lowe, Adam Lockwood, Jake Lawler, Adam Boyes, Tom Craddock, Will Hatfield, Nicky Boschel, Rob Atkinson and Liam Marston. On the bench for the Lions, Ryan Toulson, Danny Boschel, Danny Hall, Stephen Dickinson, Daniel Atkinson, Luke Porritt and Devontae Morton. And for the visitors, Matt Glennon, James Bolton, Matty Brown, Nat Brown, Scott McManus, Kingsley James, Nicky Rowe, Kevin Roberts, Jordan Burrow, Sam Walker and Sean Tooten. On the bench for Halifax, Jordan Porter, Hamza Ben Sharif, Danny Hattersley, Thomas Miller, Jack Bradley, Sam Halehouse and Josh McDonald. White Sox. Now the ball at the feet of Rob Atkinson. He's looking to make a little bit of space to come forward. Now Boyes lays it back to Atkinson. Boyes was under pressure. The ball lifted forward from Atkinson as Tom Craddock once again gives chase. And here is Tom Craddock inside the box. The flag's gone up for something. Craddock rounded two defenders and Glennon, who I do think had stopped, to be honest, before Craddock had put the ball into the net. But the flag was up on that far side. And for me, Nick, I didn't see anything for that. What's he given there?
Well, he's given a foul. He's not flagging an offside there. He's waved for a foul as Craddock's company saw the ball loose on the edge of the box, and he really went for that, and he just got there. If he'd been half a second later, he'd have been getting at least a yellow card, you suspect.
It wouldn't have been a pleasant challenge if it had been there a fraction later. Now Kingsley James looks to get the ball forward for Halifax. He's found Kevin Roberts on the edge of the 18-yard box to the right-hand side. The ball goes in, and Halifax have scored. I think it's Sean Tooten, who I believe is the man who's turned it beyond Steve Drench. But out of absolutely nothing, Halifax have got themselves the lead here at Nethermore.
Yes, and after everything that they've done well in the game so far down the left, this time it was down the right, a move on the break. Go for it, and he does keep pressing.
Now Danny Lowe comes down the left-hand side, lifts a good ball into the box, and there's Luke Porritt. Oh, it's a good save from Matt Glennon. Luke Porritt took it on the volley first time, and he was denied by the legs of Matt Glennon in the Halifax goal. 3 with a couple of ricochets, and now Halifax look to come forward. They're over the halfway line. It's Nicky Rowe coming forward, threads the ball into Tooten. Tooten basically one-on-one, threads it to Burrow, and Burrow has missed it. As Hatfield makes a run in towards the box, Boschel delivers the corner. It's a high one up towards the back. Lawler's there. Surely it's going to be turned in, and it is! Guiseley have got level. It's Adam Boyes from close range. The ball dropped very kindly at his feet, and he had the simplest of tasks. From less than 4 yards out, he just turns and puts it into the back of the net. It doesn't matter how they go in. The important thing is that they do. Guiseley are level, 1-1.
He plays a hold-up, link-up play.
Well, Tooten is through on goal. The ball's dropped kindly to him. Still Tooten. Atkinson's there. Tooten back up. Steve Drench is there, and somehow it's, oh my God, I don't believe it. That is excellent defending from Guiseley. I don't know how we've done it, but somehow we've escaped conceding there.
And they've got to pull it back because Tooten's down in the box.
It's Drench, isn't it, that's made the save.
His left leg was clattered in that, and I don't know whether he's pulled something and stood aside and let him play it back to the guys, the keeper.
Steve Drench brings the ball midway inside the guys' half, plays it forward. Now Hatfield finds Boyes. Boyes goes for goal. Boyes just wide, agonisingly close, and we're talking less than a yard wide of the upright. It hits the advertising board and bounces away forward. Cross comes in. Steve Drench holds it. Wasn't a great delivery, and now Drench just throws that downfield, and the referee blows his whistle. So full time at the end of 90 minutes is Guiseley 1, SC Halifax Town 1. We'll stay with you between now and the start of extra time. We've got
just past his own post.
Now the corner, it's a low one, taken short, comes to the back post, and it's smashed! Oh, no! It hits the underside of the crossbar and comes out. It was Adam Lockwood who absolutely smashed it, and it looked absolutely certain that it was going to come down and go into the back of the net, but somehow it hasn't.
Well, that's an extraordinary decision has been given there. Lockwood had the ball at the back post long after the shot had been cleared. He's hammered it against it.
Picked up by Rowe. That's been slid out to McDonald on the right hand side. The cross comes in. Brian Toulson there to get it away. Only cleared out as far as Bolton. Bolton goes for goal, and it's taken a deflection and gone in. James Bolton shot from distance, takes a deflection. I think it's off Adam Lockwood. Completely wrong foot Steve Drench, and goes beyond him into the net. Halifax lead.
Well, it's an absolute heartbreaker. The shot was
Halifax 18-yard box, sent back in by Ryan Toulson. It's going to bounce through to Glennon, and that is going to be that. As Glennon takes a little bit of time, he'll send this downfield. The referee checks his watch, and the referee blows the final whistle at the end of extra time. It's heartbreak for Guiseley. James Bolton's deflected strike, wrong foot Stephen Drench, and goes into the back net behind him. That's what separates these two sides. If anything, penalties would have been a fairer situation than the way it's ended for Guiseley.